So being a freelance filmmaker means that your income isn't always guaranteed. Unlike 9-to-5ers, there's no paycheck that comes every 2 weeks, and sometimes that can be pretty terrifying. But there's hope. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the strategies that I've used in the previous year to increase my income, increase my leads, and create more stable income for my video business.
Only time you see my head down is when I'm praying. When my back is turned, the only time they want to see it. Water on me flows cold as ice, I'm finished.
While a regular job, quote unquote, may seem safer, I enjoy being a freelance filmmaker. One, because it's something that I'm incredibly passionate about. I love working with clients and telling stories. Two, it's actually something that fulfills me in my purpose. I believe it's something that I was called to do and I'm good at doing. And three, if done well and applying the right strategies, it can actually be a lot more lucrative than a regular 9-to-5. Now I'm gonna be straight, I am no expert, all right? But I've been doing this for a little while as a full-time filmmaker, and I wanna share some of the strategies that have worked for me, and hopefully they'll work for you as well. If you're looking to build some big $1 million company, I'm not your guy. But if you're looking to grow your video business and get to a place where you're bringing somewhere between 5 to 10K monthly, that's my goal for this year, then I want to invite you to subscribe down below, hit that button, hit the notification bell as well to stay up to date with all the content that we're going to be putting out, and we can learn and grow our businesses together. So in this episode, I'm going to be sharing 3 tips that have significantly helped me in my video business. Tip number 1 is be visual. Being visual means investing vertically. That means investing your time and money in things that will allow people to see what you do and who you are. This could mean your director's reel, your cinematographer's reel, having a website displaying your work so that people can see who you are and what you're about. This is important because people are naturally visual. They want to see the content that you've done, and they want to be able to align your skill set with their business needs. So having something readily available, a link or a portfolio, something that you can share with them right away, is always going to raise your chances of getting that new client. Now, you might not have a full blown out website. That's okay. But there's other ways that you can make sure that there's an easy way to share your work, whether it's a link to your most recent video, Instagram page, Facebook. There's tons of free portfolios out there. I think Adobe actually offers you the opportunity to create a free website with your work. At the end of the day, not having something is unacceptable. And if you're new to filmmaking and you don't really have a lot of work to show, then I would suggest getting out there and filming something. Find a local business that you know that needs some video work and do a free video for them. This gives you an opportunity to add something to your portfolio, and it can build a relationship with that company that maybe can eventually lead to paid work. I'll also add that maybe you have a bunch of videos already, but they're not quite at the quality level that you want to be shooting at. That's where spec work comes into play as well, where you might have to gather together some of your friends or even invest some of your money to do a high quality commercial that you can share with some of your clients to get some of those higher paying gigs. Being visual can also look like posting consistently on social media. Right? So when you're on your shoots, capturing BTS photos, look, I forget to do this all the time, but if you can, remember to get, a couple shots before, in the middle, and after your shoot. And if you have the budget for it, you can hire a BTS photographer to come on set and grab some shots while you're working. This way you can make sure you're always showing the people around you that you are working, that this is what you do, that this is what you're passionate about. And sometimes that can generate leads without you even doing any work. Finally, I want to add this technique because this is something that I incorporated in my business recently that's been super, super helpful. And that's designing pitch decks and pitching specific clients. So this is still under that bracket of be visual, but in this case, you're actually going to be putting together a presentation that shows spec visuals, possibly some of your work and other research that you've put together specifically for that business. Now, this is important because if done well, sometimes you don't even have to show any of your previous work. I have literally booked gigs with clients where I didn't send them a link to any of my previous work. But because I put the time and energy to research the company and put an actual vision together for the video that they wanted, they automatically knew that I was the right candidate for the job. Now, pitch decks are really complicated and I can go a lot deeper into that. If you guys are interested in me doing a video specifically on pitch decks and pitching clients, drop a comment below and I'll work on that as soon as I can. Okay, tip number 2 is be vocal. This means investing horizontally. It means being outspoken about what it is you do and what it is you're passionate about. Now, social media is great for posting BTS and a bunch of content and showing people that this is what you do. But I've learned in my own experience that, listen, people aren't always paying attention like you think they are. They've got a lot of things going on and they're kind of in their own world. So sometimes going the extra mile, doing that direct outreach, whether in person, email, text, can actually help you connect with clients more frequently and raise the chances of you getting paid gigs. And honestly, this can be really difficult. This is one of the things that I felt like God was really leading me to do in this previous year, of just like getting out of my own way and being willing to put myself out there. A lot of times, sometimes we're waiting for the calls to come, or maybe we feel like we shouldn't have to reach out because we've accomplished so much in our career already. But honestly, if you're willing to do the work, you're willing to humble yourself and reach out and connect with the people in your network, you'll find that you have a lot more success this way. So this is, I think, essential as a freelance filmmaker. If you don't have a large network, start to do that work to reach out horizontally and build that network now. And here's one of the ways that I suggest doing that. I would build a spreadsheet or some type of list with as many contacts as you can. Once you've gotten all those contacts down and you've kind of separated them into different social circles, I would actually take the time to start to connect with those individuals, whether it's reaching out via email, text, giving them a phone call. Create meaningful conversations and start to ask questions like, hey, what type of work are you in need of right now? Like, what type of video work do you need for your company? Or do you know someone that is interested in this type of work at this time? You'll be surprised who knows who and how they can connect you. And sometimes, like, if you're trying to work in a specific niche, so even if you say you're trying to do more work with real estate, if you have a real estate agent who is in your network, it's most likely that they're connected to other agents that might be interested in that type of work. So putting together a nice visual reel of maybe your work that you've done with other real estate agents, and then reaching out to that individual and seeing if they can share your work with others is a great way to multiply the amount of people you can reach within your network. Hey guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel already, I want to invite you to do so. This channel is that perfect intersection between faith and filmmaking. I am a full-time filmmaker and a follower of Christ, and on this channel, I'm sharing a bunch of strategies, tips, and helpful tools for you to grow your video business, to hone your craft as a storyteller, and to grow as a person of faith. No matter what your background is, I invite you to learn from someone like myself who really wants to help filmmakers grow and thrive within this industry. So if any of that is interesting to you, go ahead and subscribe, share, like, comment, and stay tuned for all this content that we're going to be bringing out real soon. Okay, so the last tip is be valuable. Now, what that means is investing internally. The game has changed, folks, okay? I think we're kind of past the time where you can just make a cool video and hand it off to the client and that's it. Maybe that's something you can do once you're dealing with larger companies that have their own marketing teams and they know exactly what they want to do with the video. But in the type of space and market that I operate in, which is usually small to medium-sized companies, a lot of times they either don't have a marketing team or their marketing team isn't as well versed in exactly how to market the video that you're doing for them. So being that additional team member, an individual that is willing to get involved, to do research, to do competitor research, to understand their vision, their goals, and actually solving problems for your client. That's the key right there. It's more than just making a cool video that you can add to your reel. It's about solving the problem for your client, whether that's increasing their revenue, increasing their brand awareness. Maybe they've got an outreach campaign that they're trying to connect with more people in their network. Whatever it is that they need this video for, the more that you can bring to the table to help them and be a valuable asset to their goals is an ultimate thing that's going to raise the chances of them not only wanting to hire you, but want to hire you again and again. Being valuable can also look like diversifying the services that you offer. So rather than just doing a video, think about some adjacent skills that you can learn by investing time and energy in growing as an entrepreneur that you can now offer to your clients. So this can be graphic design, website design, social media marketing. There's tons of different things that are kind of adjacent or around filming. Yes, it's not as rooted in storytelling, but still, if you're looking for opportunities to increase your revenue and to be more of an asset to your clients, then this is a great investment for yourself and for your company. Like for me personally, I had a client that wanted me to do a video for them, and just in doing my basic research on their company, I noticed on their website that they have had several events over the course of the last couple months, but they didn't have a lot of content on their website showing the events that they were doing. And I realized within their company, because they were a smaller company, there was a gap between the photos and videos that they were doing in the past not actually making it on their website. I learned that they didn't actually have someone on their team to continuously keep updating their website. So by being valuable, what I did is I actually offered, hey, not only am I gonna film this video for you, but I'm actually also going to take the time to add it to your website so that it can start making an impact for your company right away. Now that was just a simple add-on that I did, but I'm already bringing so much more value to the company than some random other freelance filmmaker or videographer would add. I've also had experiences where clients that I've been working with for years now reach out to me to do graphic design work. Maybe they need a flyer for an event or some type of graphic work. It's light and it's not necessarily my strength, but it is additional income that I can add on to some of my packages. And I really feel like investing internally and diversifying the skills that you can offer strengthens your relationship with your client. And when you're pitching new clients, this just adds that extra, oomph to your pitch and letting them know, hey, this is the right person for the job. All right, guys, those are the 3 strategies that I've been using to level up my video business, and I'm gonna continue using them because they're working. And I wanna invite you to do the same. And once you've done it, comment down below, let me know what's working, what's not working, what you've learned in the process. I want us to grow our video businesses together. And if you're not subscribed already, I want to invite you to hit the subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell as well so you can stay up to date with all the stuff we're going to be doing here. So excited to go on this journey with you guys, and I'll see you real soon.